Welcome to this week's bridge update. Got the little drive up here to the parking spot. Again, I wonder when they're going to start clearing out all the stuff. But pull over and park, and it takes me 3 minutes to get out of the car because I got to shut everything down and all that. So up here at the bridge, excuse me, they have a great big run of piles of gravel. So they've been bringing gravel up here from down below. They also had to dig down this front section a little bit. And a plane's coming in. So that bulldozer over there has been moving a lot of dirt around so that all these piles of gravel can be made. But, you know, it's just another step in the process. I seriously wonder what that pit was made for. Oh well, it'll get leveled out and made all connected to the bridge eventually. Just got a lot of work to go until then. But maybe not quite so much. Of course, sort of see the other leg there, but let's jump over to below the bridge. And they've got, well, they had the stands. They brought the legs back down. Where did they go to? I don't know. Anyhow, the bracing legs, stabilization legs, whatever they're called, have been put together for one section, for one side, and they had the other side there on Wednesday. They're going to put those on both sides of the leg, bolt them to the leg, and then start putting the top pieces on. I'm thinking that I remember. I'm going to have to go back and look now. It seems like the cross braces, the stabilization bracing, was the second set of pieces. Whatever I'm going for. Dang it. English. The surface. What's the word I want? I don't remember. I had it yesterday. I've got the decking pieces. That's what it is, the decking pieces. Roadway decking. So they're going to put up the first two and create the, dang it, I've got something in my throat, the centerpiece, and then they're going to start putting the outside pieces connected to that and build out from there, which is going to be really, really different on this side because they don't have as much to balance it on both sides, it doesn't seem. So how's that going to work? Are they going to have another set of legs to hold the bridge up, and then they've got to put the segment lifter up there? This is going to be interesting. I guess that it's the same length on both sides, but I don't know. Remains to be seen. It doesn't look like it's the same length because it's, you know, a little different. But here we go. The anchor on both sides has all this rebar ready to go, and they're not pouring anything there. So why not? I don't know. Remains to be seen. Top piece is on the leg. So that is the full height. Of course, it started, you know, what is that, 20 feet taller? Somewhere between 10 and 20 feet higher than the other foot started at. I am wondering if they're using a quick set concrete, because I sure as anything wasn't expecting to see all of the pieces, the leg pieces put in this week. But you know, it's set and they're happy with it, so whatever I guessed was totally and completely wrong. But there's the leg. So they got the first centerpiece on Wednesday. I think I remember seeing it coming in laid down. And then they stood it up Thursday. No, it had to have been Thursday because they had it stood up. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look at my video. I record it every day. So there's the bracing pieces. And they stand them up on one side of the foot there. And they're going to use that to anchor the bridge and keep it from falling over while they're building it. But you can see the other piece back there on the other side of the crane. They're just starting to put on all of the bracing pieces. So if you pause there, you can see that the end closer to the wall should be the top when it gets bolted to the leg, because the bottom doesn't need a stabilizer. So the top is going to have the two pieces bolted there, and it's going to have the bridge resting on top of that. Then the other one's going to be on the other side. Take a gamble which side's going to go where. Is the first one going to be put on the back or on the front, relative to the freeway being the front? That's an interesting question. But they're working away at it, and with the first top piece having arrived, I'm going to guess that the second top piece will arrive before Wednesday, and they're probably going to place them at the latest by the end of next week. Another plane coming in. Came in just as all the planes were landing. Walk the bridge, whatever I mean. So they have surprised me with everything to do with this leg. So I'm going to say that before the end of next week, they'll have the first two pieces up, because that's just what it feels like they're moving at. So you can see on the previously built bridge that there's two narrow pieces first, and then they build out from there. So we've got the first narrow piece as of Thursday, and it's standing up. It's on the road update that you watched on Saturday when I drove it on Friday. So major, big first step, and this is my first glance at the work over there, because I don't look at it until I'm doing this, because it just takes so much time. But they got, the rebar made, and they're just waiting to finish it. I'm wondering if it's a mechanical stabilization or if they're just going to push in fill. Seems like that would be a bad idea, because that would put too much pressure. So we'll see. Unless they fill against the sides, who knows. And is the old bridge going to be used as a lookout point? That would be a good idea. That'd be cool. So I didn't put the handheld with the dash cam. I put it afterwards because it just didn't feel right to leave it together. But you can see a little to the right. It will be interesting to see how they get the segment lifter moved over to the other side. They'll probably require a shutdown. Definitely require a shutdown of the freeway. So expect that in a month, Of course, winds have got to be mild, but you know, that's just what we deal with. High winds always in October, November, and they're working at a very narrow pass, and it's just going to be a lot of wind there. They fought that all the way through the other bridge, the other side. So paving out to here hasn't been touched, hasn't been painted, hasn't been changed. So here's the handheld. Taking a look off to the side, seeing how all the work is going on. And off we go again. Big old bump getting up on the road, always a pain. They chopped down a couple of trees there. Wonder what that was for. The piles of gravel, porta-john, tractor, previous section with the segment lifter still on it. They had to move it somewhere. And off we go. All those mats for more mechanical stabilization. I wonder if those are going to be used up there, or if they're going to bring in new ones for the other areas that they've been digging out. Interesting question. So, Glenbridge Road. They sent me a really solid sign that they're not going to be digging out the bridge anytime soon. And sent it out to everybody. So we go under here. And they've put seed down, or at least they've put hay down. Straw, hay, whatever. So that's not going to be touched anytime soon. That's just an anti-erosion technique. Maybe they seeded it, maybe not. But obviously they're not going to be taking out the bridge anytime soon if they've put down something to keep erosion down. And handheld, get a little bit more of a look at that straw and all when we go under. I never did see whether that was mechanically stabilized. Didn't see him putting down any mats when they poured the gravel for the bridge. But yeah, nice big cutout there. Turn it around, and I wonder why they dug that out. Just, I don't know. Doesn't make complete sense. And the drain. Then we get Rockwood Road. It's going to be nice when we have all the leaves off the tree to be able to see some of this work going on. But it's not really changing much. I'm mostly doing this for seeing what little construction we can see on the other side and get a little bit of a different view. It was really good when they were working on this side. Comment, let me know. Should I even bother with Rockwood Road anymore? Because this is redundant. I like to do it, but at the same time, is it a waste of time? Coming back the other way, you can see a couple of things happening on the downhill side of Glenbridge Road. Or just, no, that's not downhill, that's on the uphill side. Because Glenbridge Road is beyond that. Anyhow, somebody had a fun time spinning out, burning up some rubber. And handheld. So a little bit of construction to see over there, just a little bit through the trees. Again, it'll be nice when the leaves go away, but that's the bridge update for the week. I hope that you enjoyed that. Come back and see more next week until it's done. Thank you for your time. Do the whole comment, like, subscribe, and everything, and let me know if you think this is worth my time, worth your time. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy seeing the changes, and I hope that I get some other people who like seeing it as well. See you next time. Bye.